In today's video, we're going to be answering a question that I am frequently asked, and that is, how can you know when your insulin resistance is reversing? Now, I talk a lot about reversing insulin resistance on my channel, and I often tell my viewers to not focus on counting calories, to not focus on counting macros, and to not track their progress based on the weight on their scale. Because yes, as your insulin resistance starts to reverse, excess weight you're carrying will come off naturally, but there are other signs you can look out for as well. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So keep watching and let me know in the comment section down below if you've experienced any of these signs of insulin resistance reversing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kate. I'm a certified health and nutrition coach. I post new videos here on YouTube twice a week, talking all things insulin resistance, weight loss, sleep, and more. So if you want to take control of your metabolic health, make sure to click that subscribe button. And you can also find me on TikTok and Instagram, where I share new posts every single day. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. For everything from websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform that does it all. Head to squarespace.com/healthcoachkate to start your free trial today. Now, if you aren't entirely sure what insulin resistance is, I'm going to suggest that you check out the video here first and then come back to this one. I will link it up above in the cards right here. But basically, if you are someone who has difficulty losing weight, who carries a lot of abdominal fat, who has skin tags, this is a really strong indicator that a lot of people do not realize. If you have frequent sugar cravings or if you have cravings after eating, these are all signs that you are insulin resistant. So if you've watched some of my other videos and you've started implementing some of my simple diet and lifestyle tips, but you aren't quite sure if you're becoming more insulin sensitive, if your insulin resistance is reversing, here are 6 signs you can watch out for. Number 1, your waist is shrinking. Now, I already mentioned that focusing on your actual weight on the scale can be misleading, but measuring your waist circumference is a better option. The weight on the scale might stay the same, but your body composition and the type of fat you're carrying might be changing. Visceral fat is a type of fat that we store around our organs in our midsection, and visceral fat is directly related to insulin resistance. When you are insulin resistant, fat gets stored in places that it typically wouldn't, such as around your organs in your abdomen. And this type of fat can be stubborn to lose. Really, the only way to lose it is to improve insulin sensitivity. So if you're measuring your waist circumference and it's getting slimmer, this is a really strong sign that your insulin sensitivity is improving. Number 2, you're not hungry after you eat. Feeling hungry after you eat is very common for people with insulin resistance. Insulin resistance means that our cells are resisting insulin and not taking in glucose efficiently. So basically, the glucose, which is the energy, it's there, it's ready for our cells, but our cells are not able to take it in. So as far as your body's concerned, the energy isn't there because it's not being able to use it, and it needs more. And this results in a constant feeling of hunger, even just after you've eaten. But when this starts to fade away and you start to feel more satiated after your meals, this is a sign that your insulin resistance is reversing. Number 3, you have fewer sugar cravings. This ties in with number 2 in some ways, but it's different as well. Yes, if your cells are not able to take in glucose properly, this means that you're going to be hungry and you might crave sugar specifically. But there's a second part to this. Depending on how insulin resistant you are, some people experience reactive hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar. This occurs when we eat foods that raise blood sugar significantly, and our body produces too much insulin in response. This results in our blood sugar dropping too low, and we experience signs of hypoglycemia, one of which is intense sugar cravings. Implementing the strategies I talk about on my channel to reverse insulin resistance will ensure that your blood sugar is more stable. You won't be having these huge influxes in blood sugar that your body has to deal with. And this will help with reactive hypoglycemia, and your sugar cravings will reduce. So if you're experiencing sugar cravings less frequently, this can be a sign that insulin resistance is reversing. Now, quickly before we get into the last 3 signs, I'm going to take a moment to tell you about today's sponsor, Squarespace. I have been using Squarespace since long before I started partnering with them. When I was launching my health coaching business, I was looking around trying to figure out what platform I should use to host my website, and I can honestly say that nothing even came close to what Squarespace has to offer. First off, you can start a free trial and build your entire website without having to enter your credit card details or anything. Because, and I'm sure we've all experienced this, there's nothing worse than when you sign up for a free trial, forget about it, and then realize you've been billed a week later, despite you not even wanting to use the service. With Squarespace, you don't have to worry about that. But beyond that, the templates Squarespace has to offer are top-notch. They look so professional and are super easy to customize by changing fonts, colors, photos, layouts, and more. Squarespace also allows you to run an online store and accept payments, build a mailing list and send out email blasts, and schedule appointments and clients all on one platform. Trust me, if you're looking to build a website for either personal use or for your business, try Squarespace. You will not be disappointed. You can head to squarespace.com/healthcoachkate to start your free trial, and when you love it and decide to launch, use code healthcoachkate to save 10% off your first order. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Number 4, your menstrual cycle becomes regular. This one only applies to women, and number 5 is only going to apply to men. But there's a reason why a lot of women who are insulin resistant don't have a regular menstrual cycle. Because having high insulin can cause women to also have high testosterone. And this imbalance of hormones can cause your period to become irregular because it stops ovulation. Your period might be inconsistent, or it might be abnormally long or abnormally short. But when insulin resistance begins to improve, your menstrual cycle will become more regular. Number 5, testosterone decreases. So for women, insulin resistance can cause testosterone to increase, but for men, it can cause it to decrease. Over half of men with type 2 diabetes have testosterone deficiency, and type 2 diabetes is caused by insulin resistance. So when you start to see your testosterone going back up, this can be a sign that your insulin sensitivity is improving. Number 6, your HDL increases and your triglycerides decrease. Your triglyceride to HDL ratio is a really strong indicator of insulin resistance or insulin sensitivity. Having low triglycerides and high HDL is a sign of good insulin sensitivity, and having high triglycerides and low HDL is a sign of insulin resistance. So if you have a recent lab test with these numbers, you can calculate your ratio. And if you see your ratio improve, you will know your insulin sensitivity is improving as well. Now, there is a company that has an at-home kit that tests and finds your ratio, and it also tests your fasting insulin and a few other key biomarkers as well. It's only available in the US, but if you do have access to it, it is so insightful. It's from a company called 𝗖𝗟𝗏 Health, and when you send your kit back, your results are actually reviewed by a physician, and it gives you recommendations for next steps you can take going forward. I will put it in the description box down below along with my promo code. But that is all I have for you guys today. I want to hear from you in the comment section down below. Let me know if you have started to see any of these signs of your insulin sensitivity improving. How many and how long did it take? Let me know down below. I love chatting with you guys in the comment section, especially right after I upload a video. I try to respond to as many people as I can. So leave me a comment, let's chat. And before you go, remember to also check out Squarespace. Again, the link will be down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, you might also enjoy my video on how to improve insulin sensitivity. You can check it out here. If you want to catch up on my most recent upload, you can find it here. And if you want to check out my coaching programs, including my insulin resistance masterclass, you can find that here. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.